Howdy folks, Nathan here with the Fast Lane Truck. For those of you who have never towed before, we have something special for you. First, General Motors and GMC brought us out to the middle of the desert in St. George, Utah to drive these trucks and these ATVs. But what we wanted to do is put together a little tutorial for you guys who haven't towed before on how to and how not to hook up your truck in order to tow.
Now, I'm really excited about this because we have cool trucks and cool trailers and cool razors.
Now, it's really important when you tow to know exactly what you're towing with. So let me tell you what we got here. This is a 2018 GMC Sierra Denali. Now, there are two engines available. There's the big 6.2 liter V8 or the 5.3 liter V8, which we used for our towing. That engine puts out 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque, and it's hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission.
Now, what are we towing today? And in this case, it's a 28-foot long trailer with two razors on top of it. Look at the weight ticket. This is the trailer by itself, 5520. So this trailer is actually fairly light because I think each one of these razors is about, what, 1,400 pounds?
Yeah, give or take.
Well, that's a nice feature that the GMC is offering.
Yep, I don't need anybody else. I could just go straight in there as fast as I want, and whammo, be right on it.
GMC prepared these trailers, razors, and trucks, and they're actually putting 4 tie downs on every side-by-side we're towing, which is the right way to do it. And these side-by-sides actually come with these little hook attachments, which is very useful, and you can tighten them down. And it's important to actually pull in the opposite direction. See, this one is pulling forward, and this attachment is pulling backwards against each other. That's the best way to do it.
I say phooey. I call phooey. Because I could just park these things on here and set the parking brake and go.
You're ready to go to the dunes, aren't you?
Yeah.
GMC provided all the hardware. We're using an aluminum hitch, height adjustable, which is very important to get the truck and trailer just level.
Why do I have to cross chains? Hell, why do I even have to use chains?
Well, it's a safety device, dude, and...
Safety device for what?
In case something fails. You know, you want to have redundancy, and you want to cross your chains because if something fails here, like the tongue or the hitch, the chain is supposed to cradle the tongue of the trailer if something fails here. So you do want to cross them. Make sure they're crossed like this. Finally, dude, you always are leaving this behind. This is the breakaway cable. This cable, if the trailer detaches from the truck, will actually engage the trailer brakes and save you. But this is too long, so I gotta double back. You do have to attach this to the frame, and the hitch is considered to be a part of the frame here.
Okay, why are you doing that? What's wrong with it being too long?
Well, it was dragging, dude. I don't want it dragging. Ideally, you would have to redo the length of the cable, so you don't have to mess with this. But because we're here on an event in the middle of the desert, you know, we'll need to improvise just a little bit and actually make sure it's out of the way, but still can work for us. All right, now let's check the truck and trailer so that they're level. Let's make sure. Your trailer will always tell you what the cold tire pressure maximum should be, and in this case it's 50 psi. On some heavy duty trailers that we use, it's usually 80 psi for a bumper pull and actually 120 psi for a gooseneck trailer that can carry up to 30,000 pounds. I just need to finally latch, and I'm actually putting my cable through here just so it's kind of out of the way and it doesn't drag anywhere.
Okay, we got the doohickey hooked up to the phalange thing. We've got that thing plugged into that. We've got that thing crossed, and we did that thing and wrapped it around and did that thing and that other thing. Can we go?
No, dude. No, hell no. We gotta check trailer brakes. We gotta check lights. Come on, dude. Hazards. Brakes. Nice. How about headlights? Aha. If your trailer's been sitting around most of the winter, it's also good to grease your bearings or at least check them. And of course, check tire pressures. That's important because on a hot day like this, if you're over-aired or under pressure in your tire, then you can have a tire failure, and that's no fun. All right, dude, we gotta adjust the trailer brake controller.
Okay.
I recommend we start at 5.0, and if we need to adjust it, we will.
Okay. So grab.
No, those are the emergency brakes, dude.
Okay.
So if something is out of control and trailer is swaying, you can actually apply the trailer brakes without applying the truck's brakes separately. We usually start at 5, and then when you roll forward, try to grab the trailer brakes and see if you have enough drag behind you. So roll forward. Grab the brakes.
Not working. At all.
If there's not enough brake action, let's increase our gain.
I mean, it didn't do anything.
6.5. Yeah, let's try that.
Notice as we transition from the pickup truck to a front side-by-side. In California, they won't insure me to drive these things. I don't know why. Just another day at the office. I can't guarantee we're going to get out of here in one piece. But what a hell of a day. Well, it looks like I broke it. So the belt just gave way on this Polaris, which is a really well-used one. So these things happen. Waiting for the tow truck in the middle of the desert.